So this is incoming harassment from our secret military gang stalking organization that is in conjunction with the fusion centers and the FBI and the CIA all across America. So this is run with military technology, military exploits, intelligence community uh, exploits and intelligence, signals intelligence from military and intelligence community. It points back to them in every single way. The FBI is not investigating this. If you go to Wikipedia and look up FBI whistleblowers, you'll have uh, probably 3 to 5 instances from each year dating back from like Watergate to 2002, and then Wikipedia stopped uploading instances of FBI whistleblowers. And then I found a couple more myself. Like, then there's the 3 FBI whistleblowers from 2023, from May of 2023, that exposed this domestic terrorism program is being inflated so that regular people could be added to watch lists and then watched and harassed in fusion centers and at home by people with remote access. So people are being remote neural monitored, tortured with V2K, and assault to engineer crime rates in the United States. And it's also just to harass us and fuck with us. So there's been numerous different instances of sexual assaults in the FBI to the point where 600 agents from the early 2000s to 2022 quit before they were going to have punishments happen due to sexual assaults while they were working as FBI agents. And a lot of the assaults were against younger FBI female agents. So an older FBI agent sexually harassing and or assaulting a younger worker. And that happened to the tune of 600 times in the last 15 years. And every one of those 600 times, the people quit before they were about to be punished. So that's another instance where somebody whistleblew in the last 20 years, and it's hidden on Wikipedia for whatever reason. And then the information about electronic harassment is hidden on Wikipedia for whatever reason. So then that turns into anti-intellectualism, and it turns into misinformation and disinformation, which is also a part of a PsyOpp. And here's proof that I'm being hit with this subliminal messaging this morning, or this early afternoon. And it's not only just that, I'm also being tortured with RF pulses. And I just discovered today even more proof that this is happening from the military, because this type of technique was discovered at Walter Reed Institute of Army Technology and Research. So what's happening is I'm being struck with a beam of electrons, and then it jumps up. The peak power will jump up to a very high value, but it only does that for less than half of a second. Now, that technique of harassment, of radio frequency torture and assault was researched and documented at Walter Reed. The peak power density only has to be high for just a second for them to do physical harm, biological harm, or do microwave auditory effects. So we constantly have a beam of electrons locked onto us, and then for them to do whatever sort of torture, assault, or communication, or visuals that they send, and then they do it with a beam like this, and then a very quick little pulse like that. And it happens religiously, and this was researched as American military technology in exactly that way. And so was microwave auditory effect. And also, so this has been blinking in the high to extreme value the entire time. So Dr. James C. Land also documented that when you're being bombarded, and I am, with radio frequencies in the megahertz to gigahertz range, then that is ionizing. So I could be getting cancer from this while I am daily harassed and tortured also. So it's not a safe way to try to control people, because there's lasting effects. In addition to the psychological torment, I've had diarrhea all day from radiation poisoning because they're pulsing me in the stomach. And I've just been trying to sleep. I haven't been doing anything besides sleep. So you can't say that, oh, it's because you're doing this, that, or the other. No, they caused this. They caused this video by harassing me all day. So, and I was harassed and tortured before I made a single YouTube video. So, just the facts. So that's subliminal messaging. That's what's going to be the number one thing coming in right now. Other than this activity, obviously. Which is constant. It's a constant beam, remote neuromonitoring, biological attacks, communication, trying to manipulate my brain state. That's done with a quick aura pulses like this and a beam of electrons like that.